Hi, and welcome to Essential Oils and Self-Care. My name is Melissa, and I really do appreciate being invited here by Julian to give you this class on the introduction of essential oils and how that pertains to healthcare. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? All right. So essential oils and healthcare, or self-care. We're going to do this as an introductory class, and later on maybe get invited back for a more detailed class. Okay, what are essential oils? Let's start there. Essential oils are plant and plant parts that contain essential oil. That sounds very fundamental, but I will tell you that there are a lot more plants that do not contain oil than those that do. Now, that oil is extracted through distillation or expression, which is crushing. Okay, there are some other oils out there or aromatics out there that are used or are extracted through the use of solvents. So when you are administering to yourself or to your children or to maybe even your pet, you want to be sure that you're using the exact thing that you are trying to use, which is an essential oil. Okay, this is a lavender field. Most of us are very familiar with the lavender. It's in our soap, our cat litter. It's in everything. Those are the ones that are derivatives. Those are chemicals that are made to smell like lavender. They're not really lavender. And it takes several lavender plants to even make one bottle of essential oil. So, self-care. What is self-care? It has three areas: physical, emotional and mental, and spiritual. Essential oils can help with every single one of those. In the physical, it can help by replacing some of the over-the-counter medications that you take, like Melaleuca, dispensed in the air, can kill dust mites, which is a household allergy. Sleep, lavender as we explained, and then exercise. Some of the citrus oils induce energy to help you maybe with your exercise. Mental and emotional. How it helps is that some of the oils have a psychosomatic effect, which is we think it's going to work, so it's going to work. So that is part of it, but it also helps with relaxation, lavender and several other oils, some chamomile oils out there, and stress relief. And again, back to the psychosomatic, maybe just we have something to do, something to calm us down so it has a positive effect. And then there is spiritual. Some people meditate and some pray, and there's a long history of use of oils when it comes to something spiritual, frankincense being one that we're all familiar with. So, oil uses. I've mentioned a few so far, and I can go on, but instead of that, we're going to focus on two oils, one being peppermint and the other being my favorite, lemongrass. So let's start out by how oils are used. Aromatically, topically, and ingested. Aromatically is exactly what it sounds like. You smell it out of the bottle, on your hand, in the air. Topically, the way we're most familiar with is massage. Also, reflexology on the bottom of your feet and possibly right on top of the area that's been affected. And then internally is something that we're not as well versed in, but it is something that we should look into, and that is either putting it underneath your tongue, in juice, in honey, or even inside of a gel cap for some of the more caustic or strong oils. Now, peppermint. As I said, peppermint has been known to alleviate headaches, fever, hot flashes, stomach aches, help with memory, nausea, shock, and increase oxygen. And because it's an introductory class, we're only going to cover a couple of these and how they work. Headaches. With peppermint, you can do both. You can use it topically and aromatically on your temples, on the base of your neck, and then you can smell that. What it does is not unlike aspirin, it dilates your capillaries in your brain, which allows more glucose and more oxygen to come to your brain, and in many cases alleviates your headache. Another is memory. When it's inhaled or diffused in the air, it is quite possible that the crispness of peppermint actually makes you feel more alert. Now, lemongrass. Lemongrass is probably my signature oil. Everybody smells lemongrass on me every day and asks me what it is, so it's kind of like my perfume. So lemongrass is known to help support joints, it's an insect repellent, possibly lower high cholesterol, improve eyesight, reduce water retention, flatulence, and clear infections. We're going to cover 2 of those. One is joint support. I have a personal experience with joint support. Not so much the joint, but it relaxes the tendons and the ligaments surrounding the joint, and it helps assist myself and some of my personal training clients with the movements of some of the joints that they have problems with. So I know for me, it does work, whether it's psychosomatic or actual science, that we can discuss at another time. Now, as far as clearing an infection, it has citral in it. Citral is antimicrobial, therefore it can, in fact, help clear up an infection. Now, we've covered just a few oils that I've mentioned, and we covered a little bit in depth, peppermint and lemongrass. And what I suggest to you is seeing is believing. This is something you're already interested in, or you wouldn't be here trying to get additional information about how to care for yourself and your family. So why not purchase a high quality oil that in the literature says that it supports one of the ailments or issues that you have, and try it out. Try it out in the different ways that the literature says to try it out, because seeing is believing. And my personal opinion is that essential oils go hand in hand with all the aspects of healthy living, exercise, and nutrition. So I really, again, appreciate being invited here. So I would like to take questions at the end, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.